Last year, the human race produced 1.7 trillion tons of garbage worldwide, most of which was general garbage like food, plastic, and paper. The majority of this was buried in landfills, which simply hides the garbage and slows down its decomposition, creating harmful methane gases and contaminated liquid which release into the environment. As landfills become unmanageable, the overflow of garbage is often transported off to poorer countries and simply dumped out of sight. This excess of garbage is responsible for much worldwide suffering, not to mention the massive cost, both financially and environmentally. Disposal isn't the only problem. General garbage is one of the worst pollution problems on the planet. From the Pacific trash pile to contaminated garbage towns, human household garbage is literally choking our planet. Governments and companies throughout the world share an active responsibility in dealing with household garbage. And as the population creeps to 8 billion, dealing with it is a burden that's getting harder to bear with each day that passes. A new solution is now available which aims to tackle the problem of general garbage head-on. The Converter is a revolutionary waste treatment system that processes everyday garbage in one safe, convenient cycle by utilizing a unique sealed thermokinetic grinding system. Using a high-speed rotor, the converter generates heat by transforming the mechanical energy of the rotor blade into thermal energy, while grinding and macerating the waste. So there's no need for an external heat source. The garbage is ground into a dry, sterile sawdust-like material called refuse-derived fuel, or RDF. The process reduces the initial garbage volume by 70%, with a reduction in weight of around 40%. This in turn saves huge transportation and fuel-related costs, with the knock-on effect felt with the reduction in landfill dumping costs due to the reduction in volume. The RDF can then be compressed into pellets, further reducing the volume by around 60%. The RDF can then be used as a fuel substitute as the converter process retains the calorific properties of the waste. So imagine 7 fully loaded skips of rotting garbage transformed into one skip of dry, safe, sterile fuel pellets. The converter is a completely sealed unit, so there are no odours or emissions after the process. It extracts the water from the garbage through an evaporation process, which can be discharged into the sewers or used for irrigation, cleaning, or can be further processed and purified. The converter is designed and assembled in Europe and the UAE and conforms to EU regulations and noise regulation limits, 65 to 80 dB. Standard protections and safety shutdowns against vibrations, shocks, fire, and unauthorized access to the control panel are just a few of the features. The converter is also fitted with a fail-safe sterilization procedure should a cycle be interrupted mid-cycle for any reason. The converter is the most advanced garbage disposal technology currently on the market. Its applications for processing onshore, offshore, urban, or household waste are limitless. The converter from Onpeco is a fully scalable total waste management solution. From hospitals who need to handle hazardous waste, offshore industries where space is at a premium, and city offices seeking more efficient urban disposal. The converter saves money, and more importantly, saves the environment.